Hey guys, Zach here, and today I'm going to be bringing you an update video not for '07, but actually for my Rs3 Ironman. I've been putting a lot of effort into this account over the last 6 months, and it's kind of starting, I would say, to get to the point where it gets really fun. When you get your first tier 90, and then it's kind of like you're playing on your main when you get your first tier 90, and that kind of nostalgia sets in. I'm going to go through right now kind of what I've done up till now on my Ironman. I get a lot of questions on how I started my Ironman, what did I do, how did I train, all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to be very basic kind of guides for Ironman is what I'm going to be doing for this video. I can do more in-depth guides if that's what people want me to do, but for now this is going to be pretty vague, and I think it'll still be a good starting point for a lot of people who are getting into Ironman. So right now I'm actually doing tree runs. I get a lot of tree seeds from Rs3 and QBD, so that's where I kind of get most of those. The biggest thing that you want to start doing when you first start out is get into farming right away. And Cabbage Face Punch Bonanza, if you haven't checked out my YouTube guide on Cabbage Face Punch Bonanza, you definitely should. The bonus mining XP is good, the bonus Slayer XP is good, and the bonus farming XP is also good. I really should have bonus farming XP right now, but I've just done so much of that minigame that I can't handle it anymore. So you really want to do Cabbage Face Punch. You get 600 free points a day. You want to try and do at least your 600 points a day for the first, I would say, 2 or 3 months of your Ironman. So if you don't do that, it's not the end of the world. But you do get quite a nice competitive advantage if you decide to go that route as far as speed training for your account. Crafting is pretty easily done in Dungeoneering. That's another question I get a lot. Dungeoneering mediums, you want to try and alch all your charms. You want to try and alch all the wood that you gather, all the fish that you gather, anything that you don't need, just alch it and get money for it. Any ores that you mine. The thing that I do in Dungeoneering is I have a Ring of Kinship, and on that, for my 2 settings that I have, I use Artisan Ring and a Gatherer Ring, and Gatherer Ring is what I use during the entire dungeon, so you get more resources that you can alch and smith and do whatever you want with. And then the Artisan Ring, at the end of the dungeon, you can buy the tier 1 hides from the NPC in the base, and you buy those and then craft them, and it'll actually save you hides when you craft things. So instead of costing 5 hides for the bodies, it's sometimes less, so that's really nice. I would definitely recommend going that route. Divination is all done by cash, you guys should all know that. What else do we have? Slayer is a really good skill to start early for your Ironman. As soon as you get 55 magic, which I would recommend training magic at cows and making hard leather boots to start out. That's a great way to get some starter cash. Getting your kingdom up and going is another good thing to do early on. Getting 270 quest points so you can do Rodham is a good thing too. You really should, on your Ironman, don't try and save it all till 1 week and do it all. That's what I did. Deeply regret doing that. It was a terrible week. I really didn't even want to play RuneScape that entire week, so I wouldn't recommend going that route. I'd try and get a few quests done a day. Just make sure that you get those quests done every day, and you'll eventually be there. I'm kind of almost back to the point of questing is kind of an option now. I might start doing that a little bit more than I have been lately. What else do we have? Range is easy, fishing's easy. Prayer, a lot of people ask me how I train prayer, and I train my prayer in Prif doing the cleansing stones. It's about the same cost as what dragon bones are cost wise, and on an Ironman it's actually relatively easy to make money, especially if you're doing Slayer. I did a little bit of kiln to get money because I want to get the rock and pet eventually, but other than that, I mean, it's not that hard to make cash if you're doing Slayer. I mean, you probably make like 1 to 2 mil an hour, which you need like probably 80 or 90 mil, so 45 hours of slaying to get 95 prayer really isn't that outrageous. If you're going for efficiency, you could use Bone Crusher with your Dragon Rider necklace, and use that down at Frost Dragons, but I just couldn't beat my head against a wall for as long as that was going to take, so I just decided to say screw it, and I did it through Prif. Agility is just kind of one of those, it just sucks. There's not really a good way to do it. Slayer's easy. Herb, I get a lot of questions on how I trained Herb too, and the number one way to train your Herb is going to be get 7400. I can't remember the farming level. I think it's like 72 or 3. You'll have to look it up, but farming Juju potions is what you want to be able to make on your Ironman. It's going to help so much in the long run with being able to get those multiple herbs as you do your farming runs. That's why I said early, get your farming levels up, because you will need to grow lots and lots and lots of herbs. I haven't even done most of my tree seeds, and I'm already 84 farming. So I have a lot of experience in the bank right now. I'll show the bank at the end of the video, but which we actually are kind of getting close to, I would say. Any other questions that I can think of right now that people usually ask me? What do I have my kingdom on usually? I have that on maples and mahoganies right now. I'm going to use the mahoganies for construction. So I'm pretty much going to just, I gotta drop this. I'm going to just leave it on mahoganies till the end of time, pretty much. Just because I don't really feel like wood cutting that stuff. I want to AFK at Ivy. And if I don't do that, there's no other way I'm really going to be able to get that stuff. So I'm going to go now, and I'll show you guys my bank and all the stuff I have, and then I'll continue this farming run. I actually have to manually cut all my magic trees because I'm trying to right now make overloads, and then also on top of that I need to make anti-poisons for Araxi. So that's why I'm doing this the really slow way rather than just paying for all my tree plots to be cleared for me. Alright, so now we have the bank here, and in the bank I try and keep it kind of organized, but it's a little messy right now. I'll just note anything that's worth anything. I have 1600 super anti-fires, that's kind of nice. 28,000 royal bolts with another like 20,000 in my quiver. We're up to 3,500 dragon bones, 344 orc bones, 48 Dagonoth bones, 191 searing ashes, 105 rune plates, 5 zerker rings, 6,000 yak scrolls. We're up to 20 dragon mediums. That's pretty cool. I thought I'd just collect those, and they actually have been collecting in my bank, which is kind of cool. 3 dragon hatchets, 3 spears, 20 long swords. I have 2 whips, 2 vine whip extensions, and 2 actual vine whips, 5 visages. There's all my key parts. I've only got the abyssal orb. I haven't got the wand yet, which is kind of weird. I got 2 dragon rider upgrade kits, keys. None of that's really worth anything. We're up to 2,600 royal dragon hide, so that's a lot of crafting experience. Here's all my keys. I still am missing my Quintus Signet. I think I have 56,000 Ascension creature kills, so these kind of just sit in my bank, and I just be salty when I look at them because I just can't believe that I haven't got it yet. We have 1,200 onyx bolt tips, 200 onyx bolts, 99 onyx bolts E, ectoplasmator stuff. I think that's going to be most of it. I have a few effigies scattered here and there. I have my attuned ectoplasmator, which is cool. Araxi arrows. I have full subjugation, which is kind of nice. I think the only thing I'm missing is the gloves. And then I have Bandos boots and tassets, and then also a Bandos hilt. And I just made my Serenic armor the other day. Actually, that was yesterday that I made that, so that was pretty cool. We got 17 magic seeds, and then 16 more saplings plus what I'm just planting now, and then I just made 34, I think, something like that. Papaya tree seeds. Here they are, 14, plus I'm planting 4. So, cool. Overloads and stuff. I have a few Lantinimes here that I'll probably make into super anti-fires just to get herb experience that I've got from QBD. granola spikes and the tickets are really good for training hunter. If you haven't already, here's all my ores. I gotta do artisans again. I've been making a bunch of ores since I've started doing QBD and stuff again. There's one more thing. Oh yeah, I'm about to make a bunch of overloads on my account. I still have to do that at a first resort quest. I'll probably get that done here in the next couple days, but then I'll be making probably around 600, I would say, overloads or so. So that'll be nice. Adrenaline potions are good for Raxi. I have a little bit more on my hunting brawlers. I'm not sure how much left on those actually, but then here's just my rare drops: gold ores, steel bars, some silver ore, adamant bars. Nothing too crazy there. Here's my quest stuff. Nothing too crazy, and that's about it. We'll put on my sweet looking armor. So if you guys want to check out my YouTube vids for Ironman update guides, or leave any comments and let me know what you guys want to see guides on, I'll probably do the updates with my Ironman now, just because he's a boss. I don't have my tier 90 yet. Oh, there was one thing I forgot to show you guys that I missed in here, and that actually was, it's hidden in the middle. I have the spider leg middle piece right now, so I am currently trying to make my tier 90 Noxious weapon since I gave up on my ascension for now. I don't know how long it's going to take me to make it, but I'm probably going to be doing a lot of QBD and Araxion stream, so if you guys want to stop by the stream, the info should be down in the description, so you can click on that, and I might be on or not, but usually I stream earlier in the mornings US time, also later at night US time, so if you guys want to stop by, you certainly can. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions on how I trained anything for my Ironman, I can answer your question via comment, or I might even do a video about it if I think a few people have asked me that before. So good luck guys on your Ironman. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.